Good morning. How's everybody? How you guys
Good
doing?
morning. How are you?
Omar, right when I hit go live, Omar pops in. I'm like,
Good
right
morning,
on,
guys.
my man.
Perfect
Brother,
timing.
I've had a crazy morning, so I'm sorry, man. I just got it
No,
just in time, man.
no
Just in time.
worries. I was thinking about you while I was setting up, and I was thinking
Thanks.
about like toy therapy is
Mm.
like a real thing.
Yeah,
Like
it is a good thing.
I talked about that with Everett Miller because like one of the live things that I'm always interested to talk on is like dealing with stress, but also like how these like collecting can kind of take over, or we can become a little obsessive, a little addictive. But like the positive of that is the therapy.
Yep.
And like I Omar is not to out you, but Omar is having a rough Saturday, maybe a rough week or whatever. And I'm like, hey, you don't have to be on. This is like a this is not a, this is just to go live and have fun kind of thing. But he's like, no, I need this. And we've said that to each other before, like, no, we need, so this is like toy therapy. So for us, we're just going to have fun. This is not a long 4-hour show. This is just a couple of bros hanging out, and I had an idea of like, what if we were a salesman trying to convince somebody that's watching. Almost like, I am a salesman. What are you talking about? But like, what, like a salesman like that's trying to sell a toy line that maybe someone has never picked up before. So I was just trying to think of something different, something a little unusual, or you know. So I had these guys here pick a couple of different toy lines that they are in love with, that they enjoy and buy. And we're just going to show off those today. Just, I said pick two of your favorite, a couple of your favorite toy lines, and then bring something or show something that you guys would like. If you like, bring the heat, bring the fire. Like if you're trying to convince me to buy something or enable me, that figure would probably do it with your words of urging and enabling. So these guys brought that. I was talking to Brian in the back room about Masters of the Universe. This guy right here has single-handedly hopefully enabled a sequel to come.
I'm trying.
You've seen it 4 times, you said?
4 times. Yep.
Nice. And
If
that's
anybody else wants to go, let me know. I'll go again.
That's right. Reach out to Brian Carr in Pennsylvania, Chalfont, and he'll make it happen.
Yep.
He's got all the buckets. He's got all the, oh, cool. That's a big, that is it the screen, or does that mug look extra huge?
It's a big mug.
And
And it's full of coffee, brother, because I need it today,
tumbler.
man.
That is a tumbler.
Yeah.
Let's say hi to the people in the chat. We got Mr. Ryan Clark. Good morning, gents. Good morning.
Morning.
Got Paul Morales. Hey, everybody.
Morning, Paul.
We got my good buddy here, Mark, Mr. C. Painting my final diorama for CarverCon. Having my coffee and hot chocolate mix. And excited for New to Mythics Live. Thank you, man. This is not my normal time. I've been kind of easing back a little bit, not doing as much social media stuff. And I just figured toy therapy, you know, let's do a little short hour long or so episode and just talk toys and enjoy ourselves and get our minds off of for a little while the bills and the grind and the work and the chores and the weeds and the whatever, you know. So
Yeah, man.
that's that was my thought. So these might be some impromptu things from now on. I might do like a, you know, who knows, a Friday night, a Wednesday night, a Saturday morning, whatever. But always happy to see my friends. Let's see who else we've got here. And also excited, Mark is going to be at CarverCon, which is July 11th. So hopefully some friends are going to be able to check that out. Very excited. I'm going to take a lot of pictures. Maybe I'll do like a live thing there and walk around. I know Heinrich is going to do a lot of videos and hopefully some photography and stuff, kind of be like hedgehog on the scene and really get people excited for CarverCon. And if they can't make it this year, then hopefully they can make it next year. Speaking of making it to something. Blake had a great turnout and showed a lot of videos and a lot of pictures. Brother Blake, Recon Rage for the Pacific Northwest meetup. It looked like it was great. There was a line of people that went around the building. So kudos to Blake and to my buddy Chris Ferrone, Jake Rawson, Brian Burke, Noble Bear. A lot of people were there. So that was awesome. I'm hoping, I think me and Omar are hoping to try and make it out there next year. Cause I think my wife's like, oh, I want to go.
Yeah, I already talked to my wife about it. She's all like, yeah, for sure. Cause we've never been out in that area before. So she's excited.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful area.
It looked amazing.
Yeah. Oregon and Washington are really pretty. And what's funny is a lot of Oregonians in Washington, they hate Californians because we're messy, we litter, we're rude. So like they're like, stay down there in California, don't come up to Oregon and Michigan and de-beautify our states. And I'm like, okay, you're right about that. You're right about that. That's a real thing. I swear it is. They're not fans of some of us Californians, but I'm officially from Michigan now. So
you're a Michigander.
I'm a Michigander.
Yeah.
Maybe a Pennsylvanian one day. Never know. Working on it.
That's what I'm working on. I'm working on either Virginia or Pennsylvania. So
nice. Yeah, definitely. Change of pace.
All are welcome.
Scenery. Thank you.
Man.
I would love for us all to be closer.
Yeah,
at least,
that would be awesome.
Half a day driving as opposed to.
I know Mark is also planning on moving up north at some point. So
yeah. Definitely. So we have my good buddy Chad. Happy Saturday, fine people. Good morning, Chad. Got another good buddy, Rick Emmert. Rick Emmert, you are one of my favorite people in this community, dude.
Morning, Rick.
He's always great on the show. He's just such a calm, cool dude. He's got his guitars behind him and great painter. Anyways, I'm just a fan of Rick. I'm a fan of you, buddy.
Good dude.
He just painted some more stuff. He Brett commissions Rick to do some paintings for him, and he showed me a few, and yeah, Rick, you got some real talent there, buddy. We got Charlie Squared. Good morning. Got my good buddy Stefan. Stefan had donated a few mini dioramas to for the giveaway at the Pacific Northwest. Pickle D, you make some great stuff too. He made me a little diorama, and he's just a great dude. Pickle D in the house. Great dude. Larry, we got Larry Hodge, Larry Geeky's World. Good morning.
What's up, brother?
Got to have Larry back on Legion.
Yeah, for sure.
Time. Good dude. Good afternoon. Everybody saying hi to everybody. I love that. I am loving these views.
Mine's still a work in progress, but
right. Yeah, I know. Mine's it's a mess.
I have two DTOFs sitting in my garage that need to be put together, and I'm going to be rearranging everything, but that's for another day.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Yeah.
Kevin Dunn. What's up, my man?
Good
morning. We got Jen Lucky Sprinkles. Good morning.
Yeah.
Jen, you're gonna be in at CarverCon, right? Yeah, I think you live in Ohio. Do you like action figures but also hate money? Try Four Horsemen. Yeah. Literally. Literally. That is no lie. Everybody's saying hi. We got Bill in the house. Morning, fellas.
Morning, brother.
Mark says, more excited to meet all of you guys for the show than for the show itself. I know, man. I'm stoked. I'm really stoked. We got Terrence. Terrence is here.
Hey,
Terrence is also going to be there at CarverCon. He's going to be doing the community project where you roll the different dice for different, like the faction and the profession and the race. So I got a elf, Convocation to Basilia, soldier. So I got an easy one. So you just build that and bring it and set it on the table, kind of like a swig thing. So that'll be fun. That will be fun. Terrence is pumped for Joe Fest. Man, I wish I could go to, like I always say, I wish I had that Doctor Strange thing where I could just transport myself.
Teleport.
I would probably have to leave my wallet at home. or because I cannot afford anything right now. I want to get that. What is that? That agent of Omega. Is that at Joe Fest or is that somewhere else? It's the
Is that an exclusive?
Operation Monster Force Agent of Omega, and he comes with the.
Yeah, but that's a 1/18th scale, though, isn't it?
No. You know the Agent of Omega. That
The one that came with the big snake.
The guy with the snake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is at Joe Fest. Yes.
Yeah. I would really like that, but and I think there's some other stuff too. I think there's some Skeletron exclusive stuff, and I think also Savage Crucible has that new figure that they're kind of slowly teasing us with. So he's going to make you work out. Mark's going to Canada. Yeah, he would like to go to Canada, but maybe.
So my wife is working on her dual citizenship for Canada because her parents have dual citizenship for Canada. So, yeah.
Canada's cool, man. I went there a few times.
I love Canada. We used to go every 4 years to Toronto, Simcoe, Ontario, that whole area, because a lot of my wife's family lives up in that area.
Nice.
And it's beautiful, man. And the people are so nice. It's
they
great.
are cool. Yeah, it's weird to see the signs because it's like there's a bridge that goes from Detroit into Canada, and I think the city is called Windsor. Thank you, Windsor,
Ontario. Yeah,
and it looks kind of like part of Detroit until you start seeing the signs like Le Bleu, La. You know, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is, and things. The prices are different, and it's kind of like an alternate.
It's just crazy because, like, when you go to Niagara Falls, the United States side of Niagara Falls is completely different than the Canadian side. Like, the Canadian side is beautiful, and like the other side is like you're walking down the streets of freaking Harlem or something. You know?
It's rough. The streets are all kind of. I had an assignment in Vermont, and I was driving home back to Michigan, and it was like turn here for Niagara Falls, and I'm like, man, I'm tired, but I'm like. I never seen Niagara Falls, so I turned and I wanted to see because they always said Canada is the nicer side.
Oh yeah,
that's what I've heard. Yeah,
I had guns with me. I had some guns
because
I figured it would be fun. I'm going to be in Vermont for 6 months, so I thought I would bring a few guns to shooting range with friends and stuff like that. So you can't go into another country with guns. That would be bad. So I decided to wisely stay on our side of the country and not go. But I really wanted to because I had heard that Canada is a nice.
It's beautiful.
It's nicer, but Niagara Falls was cool.
Yeah,
it was very cool.
Really nice. Yeah. We used to fly into Buffalo and then cross the Peace Bridge, go into Canada that way. So that way we
awesome.
Spend some time in upstate New York and then go in from there. It was always fun. But at the time also we lived in Maryland, so it wasn't that bad of a drive. So we would just go there and whatever.
For me it was
and then when we moved down here, then we flew up to Buffalo and then we would go across. It was just more fun. So
it's worth seeing for sure.
Yeah.
Sorry, I went off on a random tangent. Jen says, "Yep, I will be there." Awesome. Jen is super cool. Good morning, everyone. Lewis, Alex the Barbarian. Terrence says, roll the dice. Yes, roll the dice. Joe Fest. We got Faisal. Hey, what's up, my Mythic brothers? What's up, man? Man, I feel bad. I was taping a show with Faisal and Elijah, and I was so pumped. They're like 5 hours ahead. And so we had to we figured out like a time and we started taping it and then my internet went out and I feel bad. So we got like 20 minutes of show and then the internet went out because we had a really bad storm with tornadoes the night before and things were just janky. So anyways, we need to reschedule. I really want to pump up. They have a new show called Londinium Legions.
Yep.
And their second episode is out now, and it's just awesome. Like they take pictures. They do some beautiful photography. If you guys, people that are watching, have not followed Faisal and Elijah, they go out in their native England, London area, and they just take beautiful photography
I've seen it in the call, man. They're awesome, dude.
Yeah, and they're great
work.
dudes.
Yep.
Really great dudes.
Yeah, they have all those great ruins out there in the
Yes.
countrysides. They do castles and ruins and down by the beach and in the woods. They do great shots.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, phenomenal. And they so their show, they kind of go over some of the photography that they've taken and where they took it and how they took it and stuff like that. So it's really awesome. Great show. So please subscribe to them. Londinium Legions. Terrence says Acid Rain exclusive too.
I'm not going down that rabbit hole.
I
had two Acid Rain. No, bro. I had 2 Acid Rain figures in my pile of loot, and I took them out. And I was like, no, because I know that because Mark showed me his when I saw when we hung out in Jacksonville to go see wrestling. And I was like, oh man, these are such cool figures. And then I was like, but I know how I am. I know how I am. I get 2, then I'm gonna have to get 2 more, then I'm gonna have to get 6, and I'm gonna have to get 8. I can't do it. So I took them off. I'm no.
Well, it just so happens today that is one of the toy lines that I
figured you were going to. So I'm gonna mute you when
you're just gonna like I'll be like but yes, I want that Acid Rain. I want all the Acid Rain. I have that one that is a Hong Kong or Japan exclusive. I don't know what I did with it. It's over here somewhere. I don't want to open it though, because it's like I don't know what I did with it. Anyways.
That's kind of the same as I was at Monster Forces. I love all their figures, and they're similar to Joe's but better. And I knew if I got one, or like you had gifted me the one, and I knew that I'd get every single one of them, and I just didn't have the space for everything with all the lines that I knew were coming. And as great as they were, I knew I better not dip a toe because then I'll fall completely in.
Very wise. Yeah, I've seen your collection, thankfully, gratefully a few times, and you're in your basement today. Actually, your collection is very curated. It's very. This is my Motu. This is my classified. This is my. And I don't. Do you have like a random shelf?
No.
Yeah, this guy. That's the dream. You know, like to be able, because I have random where I'm like, where do I put this?
No, like even like I kind of have to have a line to go with. I won't just do one-offs if it's not something I want to line up. I won't. Like I kind of twisted a little bit with that Bigfoot from Loose Collector, but I did that just because I put him as my Sasquatch with Alpha Flight. But if it wasn't for that, as great as the figure was, I wouldn't have gotten it if it didn't have a place to go.
Brian is his own self gatekeeper.
Yeah,
he's like, nope. I appreciate that. If I see something cool, I'm like, ooh, I want that. And I wish I was not that easily swayed. wish I was a little tougher on myself and keep my wallet closed more often. Ryan says, I'm loving the Canada appreciation. Yeah, man, we are definitely, I think, all fans of Canada. Especially now, not to be political, but Canada seems pretty nice right now.
Yep.
Come to the Rock, Newfoundland. Bring your snow pants. Might be a little too much snow, man. I don't know. But there's some cool people up there, definitely. Sharon says Harlem is a lot nicer than it once was. I don't think I've been through Harlem.
Look, the last time I went through Harlem, some dude exposed himself to me, and I was 11 years old. So that's the memory I have. So I don't care what it looks like now. That was my memory, and until I see it again, that's what I'm going to think of.
Yeah, put some pants on. That happened to me in San Francisco. There was 2 guys naked, and one was pooping, and I'm like, "What in the world is?
Keep going,
crazy."
Keep going.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep driving.
You would appreciate this, Greg. I used to have to drive through South Central to get to work when I lived in LA back in the 90s.
Drive like this with your head
bro.
down.
Yeah. Now South Central is a lot nicer now than what it was before.
Yes. Yeah.
But
there's some revitalization going on.
Yeah, but still, I mean, those are the memories you have. So I'm sure Harlem is nicer. I mean, Cabrini Green doesn't exist anymore in Chicago.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's all condos and apartment buildings and stuff. So hey, cool, awesome. I know the Bronx is a lot better too and all that, but I mean, again, I'm just going by
right.
memory, you know.
That's right. So, nothing wrong with that. And Larry says, I can pop on Legion Kings this week if that works. Yeah, we'll send you a link, buddy.
Yep.
Because I don't know if I will be there. I'm not sure. I got to talk to Omar.
Yep.
Omar, I was in Plunderling's headquarters yesterday.
Speaking of which, I just got him yesterday.
These look awesome. I didn't know they had new
amazing.
ones.
This guy's amazing. So Mark and I met up yesterday because he's in Orlando, and he got one too. He bought a Plunderbeak, and I bought him, and I bought another Plunderling that I needed. I wish I would have gotten all of them. So now I want to go back and buy the other two birds. So yeah.
They're fun.
That's cool. I saw that Gina and Terrence will be having the Plunderlings at their table at Joe Fest. So that's amazing, man. If I go, cool. I'll be seeing you guys there. So, but we'll see.
We got my brother Brett in the house. What's up, Brett?
Brett.
Brett's doing some great painting. He's stuck on this one color. It's Tamaya red, and it's I think it's Citadel, but I could be wrong. But it's like a metallic, not a maroon. It's like a reddish. I don't have anything to even show, but like he's painting like certain like parts of armor with this red color, and it's just beautiful. Like he painted a Soleil helmet, and I'm like, oh man, I need to get. So I'm gonna pick up that. I'm gonna pick up that color. It might be a mixture. I think he said it was Tamaya red with Tamaya white. I'll have to look and see, but it's beautiful, like what he's doing. So I'm glad that my brother Brett is happily retired and staying busy. He's being crafty. The new one looks like it's Optimus car. I mean Prime colors.
Yeah.
I fell down the Mondo hole this week. Uh-oh. I know
no.
a lot of people are doing that. Falling down that Mondo hole.
I almost got the Tila. I almost got the Tila and the Skeletor.
Tila's back up, people.
I was asking myself, I'm like,
yes, sir.
Like I don't have any. I have Trap Jaw, but I don't have any other Mondo. But this is 112, right? This is not.
This is 112. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 112 scale.
Yeah, I don't have any 112.
That Tila, man, and that Orca, man, that is really good.
They're
that
rad.
Skeletor is so awesome, dude.
Yeah.
But I did buy my first two Hot Toys. I did pre-order my first two Hot Toys.
There you go. That's a rabbit. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
that's a rabbit hole right there, dude.
I got Skeletor from the movie, and I got He-Man from the movie. I had to. I had to.
So they look awesome.
That's a rough rabbit hole, though, man. Like that.
I'm not gonna fall down the rabbit hole of. They're just too expensive.
It's an expensive rabbit hole.
Yeah, but. Now it's one of those things where if I see something that I really, really, really want, I may go ahead and pull the trigger on it. So I'll have a shelf just for a couple of Hot Toys. Not many, but a couple.
Yeah. That's me. Like I there was a time where I had like 60 or 70 Hot Toys. Wow. Not anywhere near crazy. Trevor's, but I just went on but that was all I was collecting at the time. There was not Mythics wasn't in my life, and I didn't really do Marvel Legends or anything like that. And so I would just pre-order.
Yeah.
But I got rid of most of those.
Yeah, like I saw the Mandalorian, and I was like, and then and that John Wick. I saw the John Wick.
I had the second one.
I was like, oh my god, man!
It was a great figure, but
it's so good. But
it's premium. They're premium.
Yeah,
like
very premium.
But Skeletor and He-Man, I was only going to get Skeletor, and then I saw He-Man. I'm like, I need to have He-Man. If you're going to have Skeletor, you got to have He-Man.
They look good together. Yep.
They do. They do. So I was like, okay. Now, if they come out with a Tila, they don't want Trap Jaw. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Picked up a lot of him for Joe Fest. I'm bringing them all to Joe Fest for fan funded. Cool. Mark, I'm selling my Plunderlings collection for cheap at CarverCon. If you're interested in any Omar, I can let you know which ones I have.
I'll hit you up, Mark, later.
Yeah. Mark is selling me a few of his unwanted Mythics at a great price.
Yeah, he already offered me a couple. I already got some from him. So
got James Samudio in the house. Okay, so we've been through all of the. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say we've been through everybody. We got my man Mike. What the F is this? Mike, this is just an impromptu. We're just hanging out, talking toys for a few. Welcome, sir. We appreciate you.
Scapular is still the best figure.
Scapular is the best. Yeah, I was just
Scapular
mentioning. Brother Brett sent me some Sir Enoch parts.
Scapular.
So I'm going to beef up my scaps.
Nice.
And make him a little bit meatier.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Terrence says, got to start my day. Hope you guys have a great win. All right, man. Have a good one, man. See you, Terrence.
Terrence. Thanks, brother.
We got Coda in the house. Good
morning,
Coda. Fellas.
Good morning.
But yeah, I just I don't know. I don't even know what we're talking about. Just talking.
I will say this.
Yeah.
My brother Alex and Noah, when they're Edge Comics, they were with us on Legion's Kings week and a half ago.
Yeah.
It's been like almost 2 weeks. Yeah. They went out of their way to get a scapular because they loved it so much. So big shout out to Mike.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they were like, we got to have a scapular. So they went and bought. They're very selective on the Mythic Legions that they get. So, if they buy a Mythic Legions, it's because it's primo, man.
That's I'm obsessed with that figure.
Yeah, he's amazing.
I love that figure. I had my friend Marty Max pick me up another at the Maryland show. Nice. That's the one I'm gonna do the pop and swap with, was that one, because I don't want to take my beautiful scapular off the shelf. He's looking. I have him right next to the old. I have him next to the original one.
Yeah, you have to have three. You got to have one as a Mir Caspar. You got to have one as scapular, and then one that's all armored up would be cool. So, and that's what I have. I had 4, but I gave one to Noah and Alex. So, now
Brian, do you have multiple looks, or are you just one?
For scapular, I have them all regular scapular version. Then I have the Amir version. So I only have 2, but I have them like fully kitted out. I would like to get more, but the 2 at least is kind of a necessity for him.
I'm Mark. I might be. We're gonna do a figure or top 10 figure of the year so far for 2026. We're gonna do that probably
next few weeks.
Yeah, next few weeks.
I already have my top 1. It's gonna be hard to beat.
Right there, you go.
We were gonna do a top 10 figures, just like figures, not mythics.
Overall,
figures of everything that's come out so far, halfway through the year. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And we were gonna do something like that on Legion's Kings too. So just mythics or something, because Jay doesn't like anything but mythics. So yeah.
I don't know how people do that. I mean, mythics is my bread and butter. Like that's probably 95% of my wallet goes to mythics, but there's just so much cool stuff that just pops up. Like you would have to be literally, like not on social media, not listening to friends, not to because if you love toys and you love figures, there's just so much good stuff out there, man.
Yeah, right.
Sure is.
Thank the gods that Omar got rid of that hurricane.
Get rid of it. It's just over here, man.
Hey, Cloud, how you doing?
Good morning.
Remember, scapular, the Ohio State Buckeyes have the same colors.
Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go.
Mike,
just remember the what is it? The heavy gunner from Cosmic Legions. He has Miami colors. So
there you go. How many did Mike buy of scapular? I think he bought
a case, right?
Like a full case, I think. Yeah.
But
if it's a tribute figure to you and it's scapular, like I can't blame the dude. Like
that makes sense.
Yeah. That's a win-win-win right there. Coda says, Miss C, do you have any of the plunder beaks you'll be selling? I like this. There's some wheeling and dealing in the chats. I like that. So I said it earlier, 30 minutes earlier, before I started jibber jabbering. I apologize. I reached out to these 2 guys and said, do you want to do a short show about something fun, like Oh damn, Mike says I got 40.
Wow, nice.
That is awesome, because I know when I talked
man.
to him, he was on one of my shows, and he's like, I got one here, I've got one opened over here in this room, I got one in this room, he's got one in the bathroom. I love that. I love that. I have 8 figures from the original 2022. Anyway, so not to distract myself, but I asked these guys, bring me 2 figures to the show, from a toy line that you love, that you collect. I mean, I brought a couple more, but and try to sell us in buying these figure from this toy line, because maybe somebody doesn't have that toy line. So I'm going to go first to kind of show you guys what I'm talking about, in case you're like, what the hell is this guy talking about?
I have one request. Can you go with Brian next, because I have to cancel an order right now at work. So
oh boy, yeah, for sure, no problem, no problem.
Thanks.
So this line, I think it's not new, but the 1/12 is fairly new. It's they did a short wave, I think, of 3 figures, and it is the 1/12 Skeletron figures. Nice. This one is my favorite from that short wave. They did 3 versions. There's the silver guy, I don't know their names, sorry. The silver guy, the red guy, and the green guy. But these figures are, and they're built very similar to Classified or Valaverse or Operation Monster Force. Very similar in builds. I probably struggle trying to find a difference in the construction or engineering of them. They have these cool helmets. They all come with a kind of a different helmet. Or are they the same? I don't know. But their helmet actually comes off. Watch me make his head come off with it.
I think his helmet is different from the other 2. The other 2 are the same. Yeah, the other 2, the hunter and the other one, are the same. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah,
white guy with goggles.
Yeah, wasn't that a tribute? That was a tribute, right?
Yeah. A few of them are tributes. But yeah, I loved it. I thought the silver was cool. Now, if they did a gold one, man, I'd be in trouble. I likes gold. So he's got a little thing there for it's kind of different than the other toy line that I'll be showing. They have, so on his arm, his leg has like a piece that's molded onto his leg there. And then you just fit the gun in there. And the gun kind of reminds me of kind of like the guns on V, the old 80s show.
Oh, yeah.
But he's got a backpack that comes off, of course, and comes with lots of hands. Comes with the helmet, cool gun. Their guns are nice. That's important to me. The next toy line, their guns are not nice, and you need different guns. So this one is nice because their guns are sharp. And they come with grenades. Comes with these Wolverine type things. Really, really nice figures. They're not very much. I think they're 35, between 35 and 40, I think.
Which is $39.99.
Okay, thank you. And so here's the red version. And this is also a cool figure. They have an accessories pack that you can get. I took his helmet off just because I like that kind of baklava or helmet. I mean, masked kind of beachhead kind of look.
That is kind of cool. That's a good look. That's a good look right there.
So this one also has the little fitted gun and backpack. So as you see, it's kind of similar to the other one. I think the chest piece might be different. No, I guess they're the same. They're just painted.
Yeah.
Kind of different. But they look, I mean, the paint makes a huge difference. So there's the other one is the green guy, and I did not buy that one. But I got
that's my favorite.
The green one?
The hunter wolf, yeah. Oh, that one was my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
The green one, the camouflage one. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't grab that one. I liked it. I just didn't pick it up. I was like, these guys are good.
Let me grab it.
But yeah, really, really good figures. I recommend these. They're not sold out. And I think they have a new one that they're going to reveal. I don't know if it's at
actually, I can't find it.
Joe Fest. That's okay. That's okay. Let me see.
And I know they have the Skeletron himself coming out soon too.
Yes, yeah, they had some prototypes, I think, of him at one of the shows. Larry says, "I just love my Skeletron figures and that Robo Skull." Yeah, I really want that Robo Skull, but it's like almost $3 I think, if not more.
I'll be honest, if I see it at Legion's Con, I'll probably walk out with one.
Yeah,
I have to physically see it. Like I won't order it, but if I physically see it
right,
and I see it right there, I'll be like, yeah,
right. Because Legion's Con is where you make the big purchases. That's
right,
where you
exactly.
That's
so
where you come home with.
And I do want one. I do want one for my shelf, especially
I'm
rearranging my room around. So I'm definitely making a shelf for those figures. So
yeah.
They had those at ZoloCon, didn't they? The Skeletrons.
Oh yeah, they had a nice
booth.
Yeah, remember they had a right when you walked down into ZoloCon, it was right there.
The big ship. I mean, that big ship was really that was cool.
Yeah,
yeah. So if I wasn't traveling, I would have probably bought it at ZoloCon, but because I was going on a plane, I was
flying.
You buy it in person, you're not paying shipping, so that's
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm driving up to Legion's Con anyway, so I mean, I could just pop it in my car.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm good.
Mike says reminds me of a Cylon. Yeah, totally. I totally got that vibe with the but yeah, they're very cool figures. I definitely recommend at least try picking up one. They're a lot of fun. Brett says Tamaya is the brand. Okay, I didn't know that. Red metallic is the one that he's going. Just went to the post office. Why are you telling me that for?
Maybe sending you something.
Yeah. TS18. I don't know what that is. What's TS18? Hey, is that Cersei?
Yeah. Cersei wants to say hi.
Hey, Cersei.
Hey.
She's like, what's going on? What's going on?
Yeah,
hi, cutie patootie.
Oh.
Brett says, I'm not stuck on the color. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that you were stuck on it. I just meant that you're using that color for a few pieces of armor. I correct myself. It just happens to be very beautiful, and I'm making 6 figures. It is very beautiful. It's so beautiful, in fact, that I am going to emulate you and also paint me a Saleh helmet with that color because I think it's stunning. That's what I did, Omar. I don't know what it was. I'm behind sometimes. Sorry.
Right, the Skeletron.
Okay. Yeah, it's a cool ship, man. She is awesome. Yeah, she is awesome. Cersei is awesome. All right, Brian, what's one of your toy lines, sir?
She's I just want to say Cersei, she's a half corgi and half dachshund. So go figure.
She's cutie patootie.
She's cutie. Yeah.
Definitely. All right, you're up, Mr. Carr. What's
first of all,
one toy line for you?
I apologize because I've never been on my phone with this, so I don't know how to flip my phone. So I'll figure that out for next time. But this is probably not for everybody. So the next line will be a little more accessible. This one, just being probably one of my favorite figures, period, ever, is.
Oh, look at that, man.
So I'm trying to turn my head so I can see what I'm showing in the camera. So sorry if it's not coming through clear.
No, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, this He-Man comes with all the different armors. Battle armor, Thunder Punch, regular. Battle Cat comes with a number of... Actually, I have them down here. Let me check real quick. Sorry. Yeah, down in my junk here. It comes with extra heads, so you can... He has...
Awesome.
Comes with that head if you want to put them on. Comes with a... like a 2000X style head, if you want to put that on. And just everything is completely posable. Like they're even in the armor. There's like little cats drawn into his armor.
Wow.
Like in the gold and his horns. Like there's 3 or 4 different faces for him. All of his different weapons. You can completely change them out. Obviously, you don't have to put them on top of each other. The jaws are articulated, the toes are articulated, and not trying to push anybody on the Mondo train, but they do make some. And
that evil Lynn, holy crap!
The other amazing one is Skeletor with Panther.
Wow.
And he has the Dragon Blaster and the battle armor, and rumor is they're coming out with another version of him, and they just. I know it was just
that Hordak, man.
Oh, this was the one where I actually drove 2023. I drove to PowerCon to get him.
Oh yeah, man.
They didn't. It was one of those warehouse finds, and I asked Peter from Mondo if he would hold me one, and he said he would. So I went out there because he was like $600-700 on eBay at the time.
Yeah.
So I went out there and got them, and then there's
Buzz Off and Faker, and oh man,
there's Scareglows.
That Buzz Off, I still want that. I look at it, I'm like, man, I would love that.
Fanny faces with those little spinny faces.
That's so cool.
Really cool, yeah.
And then Orko, She-Ra.
I didn't know they made a female Orko.
Oh yeah, they made Driel, and
Driel,
the other Orko came with Adam. Or did they come with Adam? I think
that Tila looks great too.
Yeah. That's like her other. That's the more 2000X head. She comes with other heads. You could put the headdress on her too, and the old style Man at Arms.
Do you have? Has Goddess Tila come out yet or no?
She did, but I did not get her, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the one I really wanted, and I didn't pull the trigger.
Yeah. So that was line one. I know they're very pricey, but if you love Masters, they're definitely worth it.
Absolutely. Thank you for showing that, man.
Yep.
Yeah, because I know secondary market on that stuff is a little pricey. So it benefits you to jump on that train when the pre-orders come up.
And like I was telling you the other day, Gray, they always have those shop pay things. So pretty much any Mondo I do the 6-month shop pay, and it makes it a little bit more palatable. Especially with like the Battle Cat and Pantherworks, they were extra pricey.
Yeah. Little pieces of art though.
Yep.
And didn't Scareglow come with a horse?
You could get a horse. You could get Scare Mare. I did not. He was 600, but then that was when they were doing tariff and tax and shipping.
That's a car payment.
He was over 700 after tariff and tax and shipping. So I was like,
that's insane.
And that's why I didn't do Swiftwind either, because that was the
same. I was
same.
gonna add Swiftwind, with She-Ra,
Swiftwind
that was like so beautiful.
Yeah. But then the wingspan and all that stuff, it's just becomes a space issue too. So I get the majority of them, but some you just gotta be practical.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you for showing that. Super cool. Omar, are you ready, buddy?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this.
So this is my second favorite line behind Mythic Legions. And if you like military like I do, and you like monsters, then you will love Operation Monster Force. So this one here is the Apophis Legion terrorist unit. He's one of my favorite figures. All of the figures come with at least 2 or 3 heads. They come with a ton of parts, a ton of weapons, a ton of accessories. All the gear, you can change them up. You can put a beret on him. He has a helmet. He has all kinds. But if you look closely, he's all zombied out. He's been eaten. Look at the bone and the muscle that's showing on it. These figures here are just amazing. The detail on it and the quality, you can feel them. They're so much more different than if you pick up a GI Joe, or any of the other military lines. These figures, like you could tell by the plastic, and all of the weapons are made by Gridiron Studios. So for those that know Gridiron Studios, they make some really, really cool stuff. So Operation Monster Force, the nice thing about it is they have a variety of everything. So if you just want regular military guys, you can have a general like this, and I
need that one.
Yeah, and General Brown comes with 4 different heads and 4 different name tags, so you can make 4 different.
That's so cool.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. I have 3 of the 4. I need 1 more to make the 4th general. And so this is General Frost, by the way. So, and then they have. I know this figure is sold out right now, but he's like really, really cool figure too, Dr. Caligari.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Yeah, Dr. Caligari.
Damn it!
Oh, so this guy.
I need that guy.
He was actually one of the first Operation Monster Force figures I bought because he caught my attention right away. So I was like, He was one of the first ones that I did purchase. So Dr. Caligari. If you like, again, monsters, here's the Donner Party. Here's another one
that's
who
a great
sold out
one
as well. And the great thing about the Donner Party is, if you guys know your history, the Donner Party, they got lost while they were trying to travel, and they ended up eating, a lot of them cannibalized and ate each other up. So this is kind of like he was created out of all the parts of the people that were eaten. So it's kind of cool, it's like
cool.
he's like Frankenstein's monster. And then again, like if you want to do, like I tell my wife, like the closest you're ever going to get to like a movie like Overlord is like,
yes,
look at these guys,
absolutely.
man.
Yep.
These guys look like yeah, we know what they look like. They they even have the band on here too,
right.
But these military figures are just the cool thing about these is there's so many different versions. And again, like you could just get the regular military guys. This is the Phantom Corps, and so you can have werewolves. They have werewolves, so you can do werewolves as well. Like this guy right here. This is like straight out of American Werewolf in London, almost.
Right.
They have ghouls. You can get they have the agent watch, and then you can actually they have ghoul heads and regular heads to go with these guys.
Nice.
So it's really cool that
that's
they
a
come.
great
And then they have head packs too, so you can buy different head packs for the figures. They also have, if you want vampires, they have vampires. This is the Delta Red, and they're actually vampires, and you can flip his little helmet down if you want to cover his face. So you have the Delta Red.
My man brought all the figures out.
Well, I just have a couple more.
I'm teasing.
And then
They're so good. They're so good.
And then this is the Eraser. Lieutenant Griffin, the Eraser. So he's supposed to be like
he's one of my favorites.
A play on the Invisible Man, and he actually comes with a bunch of translucent parts, so you can actually make him look invisible. And then the main baddie is the Forgotten King, who's really, really cool. Kind of like a play on the Egyptian gods. And he has a bunch of stuff that you could play around with. And they even have a comic book character, which I know Greg really likes this guy.
Yes, that's my favorite
Halloween
right
boy.
there.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, so they have right now, they're coming out with Wave 3 Part 1. So we just got shipping notice on that it's coming in soon, the pre-order notice. So, if you guys want to get into the line now. It's amazing. Each figure is $39.99. They're not cheap, but they come with so much stuff.
Yeah, it's good value, though.
It is good value. They come with so much stuff. And
they come with so much stuff.
Yeah. And if you're an army builder, you can army build so many of these. My favorites are the Apophis Legion. Those are the Phantom Corps and those guys that were killed and brought back to life by the Forgotten King, and they all look like zombies. Those are some of my favorites. And I didn't think they were going to be, but the detail on them are so good. So yeah, Operation Monster Force, man. That's the way to go.
What's cool is that you can give them different looks. Like you were saying, there's different heads. You can do monster, you can do zombie, and switch them out.
3 different helmets. This guy has 3 different helmets. So and you can also pair them up with your GI Joes, with your Action Force, with your Skeletrons. They fit right in with all that stuff. With your Soldiers of Fortune, So, and your Crimson Moon, which it just came out too.
Yes,
which is another line that I do suggest as well as Crimson Moon, because they tie really well in with these as well.
A lot of options.
They just don't come with as much stuff. So if you're going to spend the $40, I say go Operation Monster Force first.
Especially if you're first dipping your toe.
Yes.
Get one that comes with all the gear. That way you can.
Yeah,
really
the Delta Reds alone, just the vampire guys, the Delta Reds, they come with so much stuff. Like you could make 3 or 4 different looks out of each one of those figures, and they come with different helmets and different heads. And they also have head packs that you can buy to make different looking vampires, different looking ghouls. So it's awesome line, man. I love it. The first time I got a couple of them, they have Dracula. I got those. I was like, oh man, that was it. I was done. So,
and they make cops too. Rick's like a Bulletproof, and he's awesome.
Yeah,
the same studio.
Yep. Yeah, Fresh Monkey Fiction and Big Bad Workshop are just killing it, dude.
Their engineering, they've got it down. They just make really good stuff.
Yeah,
good stuff.
I'm actually waiting
Okay.
for when they're going to show the next wave of cops. I think they said sometime this summer, but nothing yet.
Nice.
I think Long Arm and
Dr. Bad Vibes.
Dr. Bad Vibes are the next two. Yeah.
Yep.
I want Buns McBoom Boom. That's who I'm looking for.
Oh yeah.
I love Buns McBoom Boom.
And I want the guy. I can't remember his name. The guy with the robot dog. The cop with the robot dog.
Oh yeah. I can't remember his name right now either. He was really cool too.
Yep.
I never watched that show.
Oh, I love Cop.
Never caught it.
Yep.
Caught it. I need to though. So for my last toy line, it is Fext Hobbies Acid Rain. Acid Rain has been around for a while, but they're primarily, I believe, I lost a gun, is 1/18 scale. And I like 1/18 scale. I just don't love it. So this is one of the soldiers. I lost his other gun. It fell off as I was doing the show, but basically the same engineering as the Operation Monster Force and Skeletron has basically the same kind of engineering in their arms and legs and waist and swiveling and stuff. These helmets do come off. Let's see if I can do it. I won't mess with it, but I like the clear plastic. So these guys, so there's the humans and then there's the robots, and the robots I'll show you next. Those are my favorite. But the humans are pretty cool, and they come with these exoskeleton things, kind of like what was that movie with Tom Cruise? Live, Die, Repeat, kind of.
Oh yeah.
So they've got kind of these exoskeleton pieces that move with the body, and that you can remove them. So here's the back piece, which is really cool, but it flexes and moves with the figure. If you look, you can see his spine piece. They all kind of move, and then the arms also have like moving pieces. So like they move when the figure moves, the pieces move. So it kind of simulates that he's got some kind of robotics on his body. These guns, they move around, they swivel, they can fold back, or fall off. But yeah, it's just cool. And then you can take all this stuff off. Dorklair did a great review on these figures a while ago. But and that kind of convinced me to pick these up. Trevor Williams also brought one to SoloCon when we were all sitting down to eat, and I got to play with it. But so this is one of the human guys, and their only thing is their guns. Here's one of their guns. It's okay, but it's kind of, it needs a wash, it needs a paint, but it's just kind of a generic piece. This comes off, but that's about it. I think this comes off too, but definitely need some gridiron or to kind of up their gun game. So I give them other guns, but the robot ones. So there's two robots that have come out so far, and these guys are by far my favorites. And they're very similar. One's red and one's yellow. The yellow one's my favorite. This is The yellow is Proteus, and this one is Novark. And they do have clear little robotic things here. You could pop this off, and it comes with another piece, like a solid colored piece that goes over it that's not clear, but I like the clear. It's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
And they move really well. Great articulation. They've got little robot arms, and they got the boots. I don't know. It just reminds me of, I think Mark said, Edge of Tomorrow. Thank you, Charlie.
Yeah.
It reminded Mark of the movie Creator.
Yeah.
So definitely that. It harkens back to me on, I used to read a comic called Heavy Metal.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they would have like cool stories about androids and things like that. So like futuristic kind of things. But I love the robots. And yeah, so these guys, they have pistols, that key into the side of their leg, and they've got belts that are floating. Don't come with a lot of accessories. They come with like a neck scarf. They come with they don't come with any extra hands. They come with a handgun and a rifle. And I think that's about it. Not too much, but they're about $34. But this line is very popular right now. So if you wait, the price jumps. So this guy is probably like 130, 140 now. The robots are pricey. So if you don't pre-order those or get them when they first go on pre-order, then the secondary market definitely jumps. But I recommend them. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Great figures. You can do different things to them. Take the armor off if you don't like them. They also have, I think, at Joe Fest. Oh, heavy metal. Heavy metal is back. Absolutely. Trevor's is here saying heavy metal. Yeah, I subscribe to it. It's a great book. But they have, I think it's at Joe Fest. They're having the Ostrix, which is like a rideable thing for these figures. They get on it, and it's got like legs and a gun, and so I'm looking forward to picking those up. I pre-ordered a few of those, and I think there'll be a Joe Fest, like a special one. I'm not sure, but look forward to getting those. But great toy line. Like I said, they're about $34. You can get them from Chosen Prime. I think Big Bad Toy Store also has them, but they might be sold out. I'm not sure. You have to check it out. But really great toy line. Lots of fun. And I recommend them.
Very cool.
Yeah, the toy line's really cool. They have a lot of human figures there too.
They do.
That, I was looking at some of them. They're very Road Warrior-ish.
Yes,
a lot of them are. So
yeah. And they have like a dune buggy. I want to get that dune buggy.
Yeah. I really like the guys that have like the skull face. I think you have him, but you have him with the glass instead. Yeah.
I didn't bring him, but they're just fun figures. They're kind of similar. That's the first wave. There's the wave 1 and then wave 1.5. So all the wave ones have like a yellowish, and then the 1.5 have the reddish. So they're kind of repaints from wave 1. And then they reissued wave 1 again, and I think they sold out again. So they're very popular, and check them out. And they're just fun figures.
Very
I
nice.
recommend them. Brian, your last toy line that you would try to enable us on?
All right. Well, this one's a little more accessible than the 1/6 Mondo Motu, and the Motu classics that the Horsemen did have always been my favorite toy line ever made, and I thought they probably always would be, and it might be changing soon because this line is a little more accessible. These guys are
Super
probably some of the best figures I mean, especially if you're a He-Man fan, some of the best figures I have seen. I can't really articulate them too well since I'm holding my phone.
No, that's okay.
Like the paint, like the He-Man's got like the fur. He's got
I love that
mixed
fur.
media. He's got the fur on his boots. The little dioramas, like there's a little gray skull in the background there. Each one comes with a claw, like a base, and then around the back of Clawful, probably see he has like a little claw that you can attach him to. You could also have that on He-Man if you want. You can have him jumping. I had him leaping and had a little claw, had him up on his little base there, jumping. But like the little circuits and everything you can see in the axe and the sword, the paint is really metallic and well done. His chest is like a little flexy, so he can do the two-handed sword hold if you want. He can pretty much do any pose you want him to do. The Clawful, his little buddies that he comes with, and the books. But the guy from the episode where he's, the other people in his race, the little mollusks all over the place. He's got like even like the little tiny things on his arm. He's got 3 different heads. I think I have a few of them here. There's like
I know you love that figure.
Yeah, the one from the cartoon. And then they had he looks very similar. I had the old Stactions, the old NECA Stactions. They're very similar to the Stactions, just way better. Like even like the little loincloth here is like a piece of a lobster, and like the little rivets are all done. They're just extremely well done. Even his back is the big lobster shell. So they're just they're really phenomenal figures. And if anybody wants to get into them, I think with Tila selling out that quickly, they put her back up. So she's up for the weekend. And He-Man and Skeletor are the regular versions are still out there. And I'm pretty sure they said they're going to try to do regular versions of all the figures if people have interest in them. So I think only the ones out there now are Man at Arms that you can't get, and who else was out there? Merman is coming after Tila. So if you want to get on board, you can. But they are premium, awesome He-Man figures.
I think they're really popular too right now, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really kind of gaining steam as people are reviewing them. That cloth will just went nuts on the secondary market, but don't pay like $400 or $500 for them, because I'm pretty sure they're going to do a standard version down the line, seeing how popular they are. I think they put Tila up as a limited edition to see how fast she'd sell out, and she did. And they saw that, and they did a Toy Talk Thursday night saying they were surprised how quickly she went sold out, so they're putting her back up. And then the heavy rumor is that they're going to do regular version, because why wouldn't they? They usually
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah, because the timed versions, the ones that's kind of, they always say they put the extras in there, and that's for the people that jump on early, and if they miss them, then they offer them later, but don't do those little things. So if you really want Orko, this is probably your only chance to get Orko, because if they do a regular Tila down the line, it probably won't have Orko. That's my pitch.
I think what I like about those is the scaling on them.
Yeah.
Clawful so big compared to He-Man, and
beefy.
I want to see what they do with like a Whiplash, or what they do with like a Triclops, or what they do with like a Trap Jaw or something like that. So that's really, really cool, And once, I'm sure they're going to start coming out with the Horde X and with the the Grizzlors and the Beastman and all that, and that's even going to be, because Beastman's going to be huge. So
yeah, it's San Diego. I think it's San Diego. They said that they are going to announce like their next slate, because all they've announced so far is they have Tila and Merman. They have nothing announced past that, so they're going to announce who's coming after that. But they are real particular with their scaling. Each time they put a figure up, they put the exact inches and height and the difference. So they are absolutely. I think He-Man was like 6.75, and I think Clawful was like 7 or 8.25, something like that. So they're very, very intentional with their scaling, which I love.
Yeah, and it's smart too, the way that they're releasing these big heavy hitters, but they're releasing Clawful to show just how big he is and just how beefy he is, even though he wasn't like one of the main guys. And I think that's really cool, even though he has, in the last, I would say, probably 10, 15 years, picked up a lot of steam as a character. Where in the cartoon back in our day, he was just Clawful,
Yeah, I think they said two of the reasons. Hector said it was one of his favorite figures, Clawful, and the other one was that he never had a figure from the show, the 2000X show. He was one of the only people that never got a figure made, so they wanted to make him early.
That's true. That's true. That is really, really cool.
So Trevor's asking if there was a deluxe Skeletor ever released.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that sold out. I don't know if they'll ever do the deluxe again, but it doesn't have that many crazy features. It has the base, which is kind of that like volcanic rock outside of Snake Mountain. It has a extra skull head that has like a mask for when Stinkor's around, and it's got a flaming. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's got a flaming Havoc staff, but other than that, I mean, getting the regular Skeletor, you're not going to be missing out too much. And he's available. I think the regular Skeletor and the regular He-Man were on Mondo Shop. I think maybe on BBTS, but I think on Mondo Shop.
What's the price difference between the deluxe and the normal one? Usually about $20-$30.
Yeah, I think the regular He-Man and Skeletor are $95 on Mondo Shop, and I think they're like I think He-Man was $115, the deluxe.
That's not bad.
Yeah, the Clawful Deluxe. They haven't done a regular. The Clawful Deluxe was 125, and
Yeah.
I don't know what the regular would be.
Yeah.
But if you're going to get them, it's kind of worth the extra
Mm-hmm.
20, 15, 20 bucks to get those base. The bases are really cool
Right.
that they do. Like the one Tila has, it's like the Whispering Woods behind her, like a part of the Whispering Woods, and they're kind of trying to do different landscapes from the show. So it's really cool, the bases too.
That is cool. That is cool. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that, man.
No problem.
All right, Omar, you're up, buddy.
So this this company does a lot of different figures. They do a lot of obscure comic book figures too. And right now they are working on Rob Liefeld's Youngblood figures. But they've done like La Muerta and they've done Flag and they've done a couple others. So I'm talking about Loose Collector. And I know that Brian had mentioned Bigfoot.
Yep.
So amazing figure. I don't collect all of Loose Collector, but what I do collect is the Crypt series. And this is what these figures are from, the Crypt series. They are their version of the monsters. I love big, beefy figures like this. And for the price, they're worth it. Heavy plastic, great articulation. I mean, these guys are double, triple. I mean, these are double jointed. You can do whatever you want with them. It's really cool too, because what I really like about Loose Collectors, they make different versions of certain figures. I know that they caught my eye the first time with this figure right here. And that's when I started paying more attention to Loose Collector, and that was with Mr. Hyde. So the Mr. Hyde figure. This isn't the original Mr. Hyde. The original Mr. Hyde was in green. I had missed out on that one, so I had gotten a different version of it. This was the third release of Mr. Hyde, but I actually prefer this one because he has the darker skin and he's got the darker clothes too. And he comes with 2 different heads. He comes with 4 different or 3 different pairs of hands. Excellent figure, man. Poses really, really well. Looks really good on a shelf. You know, you need a big shelf though, because these guys are pretty beefy.
Right, they are big.
Yeah, and so then, but there are others too. I think that my favorite figures of theirs are the Great Wolves, the werewolves.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know,
those are awesome.
Yeah, the Great Werewolves. This is Voslak of the North, and these werewolf figures. I look. A lot of companies have made a lot of great werewolves figures, but to me, this is still the best one. You know, these are so amazing. And again, they have different ones. They're very smart in their marketing and what they do. This is Morocco. So they have gray ones, they have brown ones, and Garros. You know, they have Garros here.
Great figures.
Oh yeah, these are amazing.
They move really well.
Yeah, they pose so well. And then my favorite one out of the wolves is the Limb.
Yes, mine too.
And he has the scar. If you see, he has a scar on his head. He's the only one that has a scar on his head here and everything. So, but I just got the Bigfoot, and then last night I opened up the Yeti. So I started playing around with the Yeti. He comes with 2 different heads as well. Comes with 3 different pairs of hands. Just a big old beefy figure. And I know that Greg has a Skookum, and I have Skookum too. I just have not opened him yet. But here's my Skookum. So I'm going to open him up too today.
Toy therapy.
But if you're really into big, beefy monster figures, this is the way to go. They're coming out with a Cthulhu that's going to be 2 feet tall.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Okay.
Damn.
They're coming out with a Cthulhu that's 2 feet tall. They're coming out with the Chupacabras later on this year. And they're also coming out with the Dogmen. And the Dogmen look really, really good.
They do.
So, and they're going to make a whole bunch more. Now, Loose Collector makes some really great figures. Again, they have La Muerta, they got Roja, they got the Youngblood, they got Grendel, exactly. They got Flag. There's so many
Rocketeer
good,
also.
Rocketeer, Lady Death. You know, they have all of those figures that are really, really good. They make some great figures.
Great figures, yeah.
But my personal favorites are the Crypt. If I'm going to pay $100 for a figure, I want a big.
They're all pricey.
Yeah. Loose Collector is not cheap. I think the Youngbloods, the Rob Liefeld Youngblood figures are about $80-$85 a pop.
Yeah, I think this one was like 90, I think, for this guy.
Yeah, Lady Death was like 75 or something.
But, you know, to get Youngblood or to get, you know, Grendel or you know, La Muerta. I mean, to get an actual figure that it's worth it. You know,
if you're into those characters and that kind of comic, like I love Flag. Flag was a great character in comics. You know, I wouldn't mind getting a Flag, but it's like, again, for me, when it comes to Loose Collector, mine is all about the crypt. I may decide to dive more into it later on, but I think Loose Collector makes the best monsters right now.
Best big monsters for sure.
Big beefy fig monsters for sure. So they're definitely one of the top notch.
I agree. I agree.
That Bigfoot is amazing. The articulation for that figure that big is crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. And then the two heads. The great thing about it is you can have like Bigfoot with the stoic face, or you can have Bigfoot with a growly,
with the nasty,
roar. I'm gonna rip you apart face. So yeah, I'm in love with those figures. I love them. So I have a whole shelf with them, and then I have the Mythic Legion trolls on the other shelf right on top of them. So
some
I have all
strong shells. I hope, man.
Yeah, man, I got big beefy monsters all right up there. So
and I have Skookum on a shelf right, and he's next to Sir Gideon's horse.
Yeah,
and so I just kind of put his hand. So his hand is kind of resting on the back of Sir Gideon's horse, like, and he towers over. He's like way taller than the horse.
Yeah,
but
they're
fun figures.
Also, they have articulated jaws and all that. And I'm telling you, their werewolves are still, available in Big Bad Toy Store. I
pick one up.
I'm a big werewolf guy, so I totally
pick one up.
Yeah, pick one up, man. I mean, even if it's only one, pick one up. This one is my favorite, Dalim, but the other ones, Voslak, Morocco, and Garros. You can't go wrong with any of those.
I had picked that black one up and I sold it, and now I regret it. So I need to pick up another one. Yeah, I don't know why I sold it for. I guess I was like,
and
it's a great figure.
Uncarded reviews to say Cesare. I do have the Cesare monsters from the Gladiator series too on my shelf. That's another good one as well. Yeah. But I just collect, when it comes to Cesare, I just collect the Gladiators and stuff. I actually just got Berenice yesterday.
Oh, you
amazing figure. Matter of fact, let me grab her real quick.
Yeah, go grab her.
Cassia. Let me grab her real quick.
Did you get any of these, Brian?
I got Bernice. I don't have her. She didn't ship yet, but I did get Bernice, and I've got the Hilder and a few of the other ones that are coming. There's 2 male barbarians that are coming.
Yeah, those are cool looking ones. Yep. Yeah, these are really, really well made. I enjoy.
How do you like her, Greg? Do you like her?
I do. Yeah, I like her very much. I think she's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this figure, man, is so beautiful. Good. And here's the thing, too. She's got a pretty face.
Right.
Unlike Cassia. You know, you can actually, and then when you put her hair with her ponytail and everything, it looks even better.
Yeah.
But this one here,
I'm excited for
this, and I got the blue version too coming. So
me too. Yeah,
me too. Yeah.
I love this figure, man.
Yeah, they're great.
Cesare makes some really good gladiator figures. Cassia, I love Cassia, but I love Cassia with the mask on.
Yeah, and it's a cool mask, but you take it off and she's a little sleepy.
Yeah,
she's a little sleepy.
Now,
she's like,
I did get a new head for her, and the head actually looks a lot better. So, but she's not, her eyes aren't like rolled to the back of her head, but she doesn't look like she's ready to fall asleep. But still, it's not as good as Berenice when it comes to the face. No.
Yeah, that blue Berenice, I'm really excited for. I think that color is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it rocks.
Definitely. Well, I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah, it was a great time.
It's nice doing a little toy therapy and talk to our friends and hang out for a little bit. You guys got any plans for the day?
Work.
Just house cleaning and getting ready for barbecuing tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. It might rain here, so I might barbecue tonight.
Okay.
But I got chores. My toy room is a mess. I need to clean that up. And then me and a friend went halves on a 3D printer, or actually 2 3D printers. Nice. And so I'm just trying to clear space in the garage to get those set up. It's something I've been wanting to do. And so I'm going to get some of that done today, hopefully, and have a good day. Maybe open some more toys. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna open up a few things. I have some writing to do. I'm actually working on a story novel for Edge Comics.
Nice,
Cool,
man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I've been doing that for quite a while. I don't want to say too much yet, so
For sure.
until I'm done. But it's a very post-apocalyptic type story.
I
So
didn't know that you wrote, dude.
I write a lot actually.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
awesome.
Yeah, me and Mark we're working on a separate stories, but they're kind of adjacent. They're
Mhm.
fantasy, kind of mythic adjacent stories.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'll
We
have to
talked
hit you
about
up.
art and stuff, and talked about comics and doing all
Yeah.
that. And mine's not going to be a comic book. Mine's going to be like a graphic novel.
Cool.
But I'm working on that. I got to put two detox together. Wife's out of town, so I'm by myself. So I'm just chilling and relaxing, and yeah. I mean, today it's cool. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to work. So
Yeah.
see what happens.
I don't know if I'm getting old or you're
It's
getting
my
blurry,
camera.
man.
I don't know what
Maybe
happened.
it's
Yeah.
my eyes or
No, it's not your eyes. I just started going blurry for some reason. I don't know why.
I do save figures and open them like when I'm, just when I need a little shot of toy therapy or something, I'll like, like what should I open? So I've got the not legacies, the Thanos and Fiden.
Yep.
What was the name of that?
Infinite.
Infinite.
Infinite
Thank
Legions.
you.
Yeah.
Infinite Legions. Yeah, I've got those guys.
Yep.
I need to open. Yeah, you're still blurry. Is it
I don't know.
focusing
I don't
on
know what's
something
going.
nearby? I
I
wonder.
don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. That's the first time that's ever happened. I'm just like, I don't know. It's weird. Might
Good
be my
call.
internet, even though I pay a shit ton of money for my internet.
I hear you.
So, it's like, I don't know. Whatever.
Looks like the three we need to collaborate on a shared universe concept. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I would love that. I wanted to start, I know another channel, but I wanted to start like a podcast, but an audio one of like, I wanted to call it like literary legions, where people that are interested in writing kind of adjacent kind of fantasy or mythic stuff, we could all come together and kind of help each other, motivate each other, share ideas, read excerpts from stories, and then record that for a podcast and share. Me and Mark are working on these stories together. It's a 10-part thing where we're going to release like one part a week. And so we're working on that. I think I'm on chapter 6 right now. I'm not sure. I think he's on 5 or 6 also. So definitely want to reach out to the community and see. I was going to ask Jesse Arnold. I already asked Jake Ross, and Jake Rosson's in for doing like a short story compilation of like mythic adjacent kind of short stories. Cloud Foxwell is also in on it. So if there's anyone that's watching that's interested, hit me up. I'm definitely into writing. I love writing. I'm not saying I'm good at it, but I like writing. I like writing fantasy and fiction and stuff like that. But I think with the literary legions, it would be cool to do. There you go. Now you're clear. It would be cool to do, kind of adjacent fantasy things. So look for literally legions needs to be a thing. Yeah. So I think like a sound, like an audio podcast on like Spotify and iTunes would be cool, so people could listen. But it's just basically, I'm Greg. I'm working on this, and then oh yeah, Mike is a heck of a writer too. But just kind of stuff that we're working on, and where it's at, thoughts, and just kind of help each other creatively. I know Cloud has been wanting to do some more writing. She's been kind of in a funk, I think. So when I told her about it, I'm like, hey, this might help get you excited about it, sharing things and getting those creative juices flowing. So if there's anybody that's interested, hit me up. We'll probably start it sometime this summer, but it'll be fun. So
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, I started working on a menu for
okay.
Legion. I wanted to do something fun, so I was gonna do like a menu for like each faction and like for certain characters. like what kind of food they would eat and that kind of thing. And
Oh yeah, I remember that was a great idea.
Yeah, so I started working on that a little bit just for fun. You know, I was gonna bring it and just show it off and just, maybe some recipes that you guys can take home and try and then just say, hey,
you could cook us some stuff, Elmore.
Yeah, I could. So I do that, and then just with what I'm writing now, my story, I will say this: it's been working on it for about 30 years.
Oh wow, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I just started writing it. The idea was there back in the 90s. And then I did some scientific research and a bunch of other stuff just to see. And what the story mainly is about is as time goes on, the Earth is slowly rotating on its axis. It's slowing down. So in my novel, the Earth is at a crawl with its axis. So it starts turning the world into like half of the world is in the night, the other half is in the sun, and people are fighting for the Fertile Crescent, which is the middle, to try to get people are it's like if you're out in the sun for so long, the desert, it has destroyed the crops. It has destroyed this, and at the night people have gone blind, their skin has gone white. So it's a big crazy science fiction type apocalyptic war thing that I've been doing for quite some time, man. So
that sounds good,
like
dude.
A great idea.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah,
I'm down for
really
that.
cool characters and stuff, and yeah, I mean it's coming together, man. It's coming together. So I do that. I do that kind of like to tone down between that and my toys, and especially when I'm by myself, it's kind of nice just to get lost in your
yes, 100%.
And so so
yeah, it's a good escape for me. Like if I'm at work doing something, I'll think of like the characters that I've created, and I'll just kind of think about things that they're going through or what is happening to them, or different adventures and stuff. Yeah. So it gets my mind off of things.
And I used to draw. I was an artist for a long time, but I stopped, and I don't particularly want to get back into it just because it takes a lot of time and takes a lot of money to get back all the stuff that I used to have, my drawing boards, my pastels, I mean the inks, everything that I used to do in the past. But I was a cartoonist for a long time. One day I'll show you some of the stuff I used to do. But that's how Edge Comics started. I mean, it was myself and my brother, and then Noah got involved, and then we all did. But I kind of stepped away from the art. They take care of the art stuff and everything, but I do a lot of the stories and a lot of the storylines and all that. So
cool.
Yeah,
we'll have to talk about that more.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's fun.
Absolutely.
But right now, it's all about toys.
All about toys. Toy therapy.
Yeah, man.
So that might be something we do. But there's a pre-recorded show that Mark and I did, double jointed, that starts in half an hour. So please check that out. Mark works really hard to do all the different videos and clips and stuff. I just sit there and or show my toy or whatever.
Yeah.
But he does a lot of work. So please give that a watch. It's always a good time with my brother Mark.
Yeah,
thank you guys so much for taking an hour and a half out of your time today. I hope you guys have a good day. I hope people that are in the chat that have been hanging out with us, hope you guys have a good weekend. Happy Father's Day to everybody. Uncarded says the world needs to hear good original stories. Omar, we need issue 1 ASAP. Please don't put off chasing your dream any longer. Nice. Thank you for those. I really do those inspirational. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm excited to read that. I want to read that.
I know it sounds like a good book or movie or comic or
it would be a
novel.
Good. It would. I think if once it's done and written right, it would be a good like a 3-part or 6-part like original series or something.
Yeah.
And then so we'll see how it goes, but it's coming along. It's coming along well. But I wanted to say, Mark, I saw Mark yesterday. I hung out with him for a little bit yesterday. He's here in Orlando with his daughter and his kids. I met his sons, and we were at Acme Superstore, which is a huge toy store here. And it was like Disneyland or Disney World for Mark. He was just walking around, looking all over the place. I mean, that dude loves toys, man. He's like opening up boxes and playing around with them and then putting them back.
Yeah,
it's pretty funny. So, but he ended up buying some plunderlings too. He ended up buying a bird, just a plunderbeak, just like I did.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you
Thank
again.
you.
I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a
Thanks, Craig.
great weekend, and thanks for people in the chat. And Benny, good morning, Benny. You missed us. Catch
Benny,
us on the
Benny.
Catch the
replay.
replay, Benny. Go see He-Man, everybody. Again.
Yeah, go see He-Man. That's right. Go see He-Man. Thank you guys. Benny says, hey, everyone.
Yeah.
Hey, Benny. We'll have to have you on sometime. Definitely hang out with us. I miss you, man. Haven't seen or talked to you in a while. Hope you are doing well, my friend.
Yep.
And we'll catch you guys next time. Thank you.
Later,
Appreciate
guys.
it.
Guys. Bye-bye.